Unpaid electric bills may lead to no electricity this winter. According to Flathead Electric Cooperative, you could be at risk if you aren't paying your bills. As Dax VanFossen tells us, the best way to avoid freezing this winter is to ask for help.
Flathead Electric Cooperative wants your help to keep your power on. They announced this year that they may have to shut off power during the winter for members who don't pay their bills and even simply don't return phone calls.
I'm sure that Flathead Electric, being in business, they have to cover their costs, and I'm sure that there's some problems with people not being able to pay their bills with all the unemployment.
Well, there's a lot of needy people around in this area, and we need to give to them, and I don't want to see anybody shut off from their power.
Here in the Flathead, the weather this winter has been slightly colder than your typical year, which means more expensive electrical and energy bills. Now, for folks who have problems paying their electrical bill, they typically utilize programs like the LEAP program, or Low Income Energy Assistance Program. At Community Action Partnership in Kalispell, Energy Program Manager Kim DeWitt is here to help you keep your lights and heat on.
Typically, like last year, we received about 5,400 applications total. Wow. Right now, we've received about 4,500 total applications. So, we're still accepting them, but we do have a considerable amount of applications that we've received.
LEAP, though, almost was impossible to use after government cutbacks took away 47% of the funding, but stopgap funding returned the program to almost full. But what if it takes too long to get enrolled in LEAP, a once-a-year program?
I think there's some other help that's available so people won't get their power shut off. But Flathead Electric as a whole needs to cover their costs.
Todd is exactly right.
What we try to do is if they call in and say, I'm facing disconnect of my utility, or I have an emergency, I'm about ready to run out of oil or propane, we have a second program called Energy Share of Montana.
You don't have to go without power this winter, and the best way to avoid that problem is by keeping in touch with Flathead Electric. In Kalispell, I'm Dax VanFossen for Montana's news station.
For more information on programs available to keep your power and heat on, you can contact Flathead Electric or Community Action Partnership in Kalispell.